Well, hello, friends, family, random viewers. Um, Here I am, roadside in the middle of nowhere, Arizona. It's kind of awesome in its nothingness, but there is literally nothing here. Um, Parked in a an old truck stop as my crew stop right now, so I'll show that to you. There's a little main lodging. I'll backhoe over there. Car passing by. The sun just rose. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Beautiful mountains over there. So that's a little bit of my scenery right now. Past 4 days have been pretty fun. Last I talked to you, I just finished up my crew ride along, which was an absolute blast. The next day though was just a 100-mile ride into Needles, California. And that was pretty successful. Got it done pretty early. Finished up by, I would say, by 3. Had a few guys that had to be racked because of heat exhaustion. It was 112 out there at the hottest point of the day. It was pretty ridiculous, but it was a good ride. Most of the guys did very well. Then in Needles, didn't really have much going on. Just hung out. We stayed at a small church. They fed us a delicious meal, and we slept on the floor. Did a little bit of practice for one of our disability education things called KOB, Kids on the Block. It's a puppet show that we do for elementary age kids, trying to educate them on people with disabilities. Next day, we had a short 40-mile ride into Lake Havasu City. Lake Havasu, as some of you may know, is a big spring break spot for the West Coast. It's a dammed up portion of the Colorado River, and it is hot as hell. So we got to Lake Havasu, had a 8-mile police escort, literally driving for almost an hour, going just over 10 miles an hour for 8 miles. Took a little bit longer than expected, but it was pretty cool that they were willing to do that for so long, or wanted to do that for so long. Lake Havasu City literally rolled out the red carpet for us. Carpet for us, though. It was incredible. We stayed at the aquatic center, and they set up a huge event just for us being there. They had tables set up everywhere, invited everyone in the city out to just celebrate us and what we're doing. They had a band, a live band. Sorry, semi just passed by. Live band playing not roadside, playing at the event. Basically went over the top just to make us feel welcome. One of the organizations, it was the Lake Havasu City Yacht Club, took us out on the lake in their huge houseboat. Spent a good 5 hours out there. It was so much fun. Next day, we had dinner with the Knights of Columbus of Lake Havasu City, or excuse me, breakfast with them. Went to New Horizons, which is another organization serving people with disabilities. We played games, played basketball, and drew and painted thank you cards for the organization. It's one of their fundraisers, so we helped them out with that. Then, trying to remember what we did later that day. Not a whole lot. Relaxed, rested up, and got ready for a little trip into Parker, which was only, how far was Parker?
40 miles.
It was only another 40 miles. So after the day off, we only had a 40-mile ride into Parker. Stayed at a senior citizen center. They're fantastic. Just gave us the whole place and fed us a meal also. Went and, after the ride, bathed in the river. They also had showers there that a lot of guys went into afterwards, but for the most part we just swam in the river, did a little bit of cliff jumping, and just had a blast out there. Threw around the frisbee out in the water. Basically, whenever we're bored, we just find something random to do and make of it what we will. So today I'm sitting roadside, leaving Parker City, heading 115 miles to Wickenburg, Arizona. On our way over to Tempe. We'll be in Tempe tomorrow, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what my cruise stops look like, because I always tell you that I'm setting up cruise stops and just helping the riders out. Just hit my head, but I'll show you what your typical cruise stop looks like. So cyclists will be coming up, and they'll see my handy dandy cone, and they'll be like, "Oh, there's a cruise stop here." So they'll come up. I got my water cooler set out, my van with all of its decals on, my cyclist ahead sign. There's Cody. He's got a knee injury, so we're out here. Bought those $2 golf clubs, and we're just hitting rocks out into the middle of nowhere. Here's all the decals we have on our car. It took us way too long to put on these decals, but I think you'll need to see them. These are all of our sponsors. KRG Thule gave us all the bags. Case Logic gave us backpacks. Bush America sticker. Mountain Khakis gave us free khakis. Fast Signs made these decals, and Cliff Bars gave us tons of their product for free. So, and on Asset, which is our GPS company. They track our progress along the country. Our logo right there. And so, yeah, literally we were just hanging out in the middle of nowhere, probably waiting for a good hour 30 minutes for cyclists to travel a good 25 miles to get over here. So, yeah, this is the middle of nowhere, Arizona, on our way over to Wickenburg, but having a blast. So, that's all for now, and, oh, dark there. And I'll see everybody later.